Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Digi and today I have some information about DaFuq Boom, his channel, and what that can mean maybe for the future of Roblox Skibidi Toilet. But before I keep going, shout out of the day goes to Bacon Christmas 21. They being first at commenting first. So, we all know Skibidi Toilet. If you don't know it, then get out from under your rock and look at the world, okay? Get a little brain rot. Not too much though. Speaking of Skibidi Toilet, maybe episodes 1 through 38 is brain rot. The rest after that, it's actually cinema. Absolute cinema, okay? Don't tell me these past few episodes are brain rot, okay? It's not. Except the emergence. That's just garbage. That should be thrown in the trash and burned alive. But anyways, Skibidi Toilet. Alright? We all know it. We've got to know it. If you don't, again, get out from under your rock. It has grown into our community, and it has been a big part of my channel, as you guys all know, and always comment saying, wow, this grown man's playing a child Skibidi brain rot game. Yeah, well, it pays the bills, and, you know, I get to do it for fun, so eat that. Enjoy flipping your burgers. But eventually, these guys came in. Invisible Narratives, aka Invis. They are a cancer. They are despicable. The things they have done to this community is insane, alright? And they've essentially gained control of DaFuq Boom's channel. Now, obviously there's a lot more behind the scenes that we all don't know, but there are screenshots of DaFuq Boom talking about pretty much what he's been going through and his whole journey through all this. A person I know who also has worked closely with DaFuq Boom pretty much tried to reach out to them and tell them, hey, I can help you. If you stick with me and these friends, we will help you. But instead, DaFuq Boom decided to go the Hollywood route and pretty much hang out with the big dudes. Essentially, people who know how to trick you and manipulate you, and pretty much they have done that to DaFuq Boom, and now Skibidi Toilet is in trouble. So on Twitter, we've got this Elite Blue Guide. The YouTuber DaFuq Boom has lost creative control over Skibidi Toilet and his YouTube channel by the company Invisible Narratives. He was sent threats about his payments, upload schedule, and a very strict NDA. Invisible are the ones who actually probably striked Gary's mod, which is crazy. Now, we do have some screenshots of DaFuq Boom allegedly talking about Invis, okay? So, again, these may not be 100% accurate, but, you know, we'll take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so this is Boom expressed his frustration with something on July 10th of this year, and it's likely he meant Invis. So bro, I feel like you feel bad recently. I hope it's not because of me. There are many things I go through that I can't share, unfortunately, but I promise you I'm not neglecting your friendship. I may not always respond. I do not ignore. Don't feel bad about it ever. It's not related to moving countries. That is not confidential info. I honestly have no idea when episode will come out. This is very confidential. But the way things are going, I'm unable to work on it the way I wanted to. The mood is not good, in particular related to work on Skibidi Toilet. All that has came to me were not foreseen before. When I made promises, some things are happening just now, and yet I can't even tell under real circumstances what is happening. That is crazy. When the whole future of Skibidi Toilet, my future, all of that at stake, it's the most serious it ever was. Guys, I'm telling you, this is crazy. It's awful saying that I can't share reasons and that people going mad and disappointed. I have insane amount of urge to tell and stop myself every time. This has to be the way it is now. I recommend you to keep your audience entertained, to start analyzing and going through fan mades as well. I really want only good for you and your channel, and it's a shame I cannot help much right now. You could let people know that I was moving and didn't spend time on computer at all. Okay, so there was a time, which we all know, it was like the longest time we had no videos of Skibidi Toilet. I'm assuming this was about around that time when he was moving, but also Invisible Narrative were probably also just taking forever and have essentially taken full control over the creative process. DaFuq Boom, though, if you guys don't remember, he did, alright, he copy-striked me, Ufit's Honor, and then a bunch of Roblox games. Now, Invisible Narrative also did that, but DaFuq Boom directly messaged some of us saying, you know, what you're doing is bad. The people you are working with or making videos about their games, they're bad. And because of that, I'm copy striking you. What he did there is despicable, okay? And then he's acting, you know, like he's got no creative control anymore and blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's terrible. But what he did almost to me and Oof was even just as worse. He almost put us out of, like, money. We almost lost our jobs, okay, because of his greed. Because we were making Roblox games better, because we were making videos about them. They were making money. Example, Skibiverse. That was, you know, that was something else. Ultra Toilet Roleplay, that was also, it's, if you guys don't remember that arc, then you're lucky, because that was some crazy times. Alright, Gary's Mod strike situation, July 29th of last year, I guess. Boom did not strike Gmod. Hi, I see something that happened with you in Gary's Mod. Yes, someone sent DMCA on my behalf. What happened? Invis said they didn't send anything recently. I don't know what happens. I see that is to frame you so that you get into legal trouble. You have to clear that quickly with Gary's Mod Company because it is serious. Yeah, you don't attack Gary's Mod, bro. It is an attack. I can talk about it in a video to clarify the situation, or would you rather not? Lately, there are problems everywhere. However, they have nothing to accuse you with. There is no evidence that you have done anything. DMCA problems were due to a specific item, Gary's Mod. I advise you to talk to Gary's Mod people to clear this up before it gets big. And on the subject, I won't make any videos without your permission. If there's anything I can do to help, I am at your disposal. I wouldn't be surprised if the Russian mafia is behind it. Bro. I'm trying to contact Gary's acquaintances so that you and he can talk. I'm doing the best I can. That's crazy. The fact that they think the Russian mafia might be behind it, which I wouldn't put it behind, like, you know, I wouldn't put that too far off. It's there are some crazy groups out there, and governments do crazy things with other groups of people. Anyways, that's insane that they would strike Gary's Mod, which I don't see how legally they would ever win that at all. Like, it's like you coming into my house and saying, I own this now because I used the bathroom or cooked in it. It's like, no, it's still my house. I still own everything in here. Just because I let you use it doesn't mean you own it. Alright, and then we got a message that Invis spread in Alliance Discord about in August 2024. It was always their idea. Welcome to the Skibidi Alliance Discord community. Okay, what in the world? Campaign 10124 retail toy launch. Mark your calendars, October 1st, 2024. We're launching our highly anticipated retail toy line. Okay, sneak into your videos, get creative, and find ways to subtle incorporate into your content for inspiration. What in the world? Wow. Okay. If you guys want, go ahead and pause this and read this yourself. This is on the other hand, if you're confident, incorporate. Bro, Invis, you guys are something else. Alright, then we got this. December 19th, 2024. I asked Boom how he's doing. No bueno. Very disgusting and horrible. People entered my life and I can't do anything with it. I can't really tell. Sorry. I mean, again, like, being famous super fast at a very young age. Yes, he's about like 20 something. That's not super young, but that is young still to become famous and get all this crazy amount of money. And the person I know who, you know, essentially tried to help him and pretty much protect him. DaFuq Boom pushed them away, and now look what's happening. It's all this. DaFuq Boom stuck around with the wrong people, with the wrong crowd, and now he is paying for it. Hopefully, from here, he now knows who his friends are and the right company to be with. All right, on February 22nd, 2022 or 2025, I asked Boom if he's okay, and this is his response. I believe he refers to Invis. Hey, the day before my birthday of this year. Okay, this happened before my birthday. That's crazy. Nothing is okay. I'm just this close to crash out. According to Urban Dictionary, every entry, crashing out means to go insane and do something stupid. Oh God, that's not good. Problem is not with people wanting episodes and that the MF that striked. That's all not things that just weight down. Problem is people who I work with and who they are. I'm feeling like I'm being scammed, lied to, paranoid all the time. It's the way they talk, the way they treat things, their prices, their actual means and possibilities. I feel trapped and I hate that feeling. And people I looked up to in the past are actually people I don't want to work with. It's the closest people in business and around that affect the most, not enemies, not fans, whose patience is incredible. It's not like I never had these combos with them. It's like talking to a wall. Absolute useless. Just no hope with them. There we go. See, this is what I mean. He obviously, if you guys don't know, DaFuq Boom, huge Transformers, fan. A lot of the parts and assets used were Transformer parts. He even made Transformer animation stuff. If you don't know, when Paramount or Michael Bay, who works with Paramount, Michael Bay, Transformer guy, reached out, DaFuq Boom pretty much fanboyed and was like, let's do this, and worked with Paramount, which is a huge, essentially Hollywood movie producing, TV show producing company. And he pretty much got into, join forces with them, you could say. And from there, it just went downhill. Those companies have snakes, they've got liars, they've got lawyers who can just maneuver around you, and before you know it, you're left with nothing. And this is pretty much what's happening. Paramount, or whoever, Invisible Narratives, they essentially tightened the noose around his neck until he gave up, and then took everything essentially from him. Speaking of Michael Bay, when Michael Bay posted AI generated shorts on his Instagram on 16th of May 2025. Sup, have you seen the new Michael Bay Instagram post? Exciting to see what Michael Bay has done. Honestly, don't know what is it, but I'd say for movie, it's a bit too early. There we go. See, people start doing their things, they start pushing, they start doing their own agendas, and then before you know it, everything's out of control, or you have no control. All right, next one. Boom sounded concerned on May 31st of 2025 in his statement. Hi everyone, there are things in real life I'm dealing with that require no postponing. If they were not in the way, episode 79 part 1 would be released as promised, but it has to be delayed just a little, approximately a week. All animation work is already done. It's only a matter of final rendering, edits, and sound design. I did not want to release more leaks, but since it's a delay, here's another snack for you to eat while I'm continuing to cook the main dish. We'll see you soon. Boom. Oh, what an episode. I'm fine. There are actual circumstances that can't be delayed. It's involving Scooby Toilet, though. There we go. Again, like I said, you guys remember that long stretch of no videos. Essentially, we thought Scooby Toilet was done. But behind the scenes, all this stuff is happening. It's crazy. All right. Next thing, Boom voiced disappointment about Michael Bay and Invisible Narratives on June 6, 2025. I'm very disappointed and upset recently, bros. I feel like movie is not being made. At least I have not received any updates on it. Have not seen any previsions were not involved in discussing any details, just nothing. There was also more recent idea to make sort of short project on their end, kind of collab. And this idea is in some sort of stage, at least for half a year now. It's like no one is working, or at least no one is transparent about it. I'm completely isolated from process, no concepts, no updates. Something imprecise and blurry was described on the phone about it. I seen bits of script, and that's it. I feel like a fool. My hope is dying with immense speed now. There it is. I'm telling you guys, if any of you ever become some, famous creator, animator at a very young age, do not go with these big production companies. Yes, you need some legal guidance, because before you know it, you're getting DMCA strike. You're getting attacked by all the legal stuff. Just get a normal lawyer. Don't go to a producing company. Don't make big deals. Get yourself established first. Provide yourself with a good defense of people you trust. Don't go crazy. And this is pretty much what's happened. DaFuq boom got excited. The big people started reaching out to him. It's great. When you get reached out to by a huge company that the world knows about, it's awesome. But you have to have some control. Again, still, I do not forgive what he did to me and Oof for copyright striking. I literally had 3 strikes. My channel was going to get taken down, and we had to make a deal about not making videos on certain games, which is ridiculous because we are technically under the fair use protection of YouTube and Roblox. We were getting copyright strike for playing a Roblox game. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It's like Nintendo copy striking me for playing Pal World. Like, don't attack me, attack them. But even then, the Roblox games were also kind of protected under the fair use. But anyways, again, that's always going to be in the back of my mind during all this. Yes, I feel bad for him, but at the same time, I'm like, karma, dude. This is karma. Anyways, here we go. We got some more stuff. I told you guys, this is a lot of stuff. Boom asked to remove previous disappointment message same day, June 6, 2025. Probably threatened behind the scenes. Okay, this is insane. Sup, Invis. Told me that there is a bit misunderstanding on my part, and it feels like they actually wanted to surprise me. And Michael is perfectionist and doesn't like to share many pre-production stuff. Don't post that. Just letting you know what they told me. So I think today Michael is going to post something, and I think we will get positively together. I'll wait for that to happen. Can you post it? And then this says, oh boy, this is really hard to read. Sup, everyone, just wanted to follow up on what I shared earlier today. There were things moving behind the scenes that I don't have visibility into, which I have now. So I spoke to Michael Bay today and caught up with what's been happening. It's not a full movie yet, but it's a piece that expands Skibidi Toilet in an interesting way. I'm hyped. Boom. Could you remove the previous message, the one you posted in the morning? Now, looking at this now, that expanding the Skibidi Toilet universe, I wonder if that's technically the emergence. I think that's what they're talking about, which if it is, all that for that pile of trash, that pile of steaming doo-doo. And then it just gets really bad. Boom sent me GIF suggesting he feels awful on June 10th, 2025. I mean, jeez. It's not that, definitely, bro. I'm fine in this way. I'm just extremely angry on some people who I thought were my friends and partners. Don't worry about me. Obviously, they weren't meaning what they were showing. They're just angry. And I would be too. But again, who he thought were friends and partners turned out to be just a bunch of lying, backstabbing individuals. And the person I've been talking to who said they were going to offer their help pretty much told them so. They're like, this is what's going to happen. And if they stuck with the guy I know, Skibidi Toilet could be just massive right now. DaFuq Boom could be a millionaire. And so could this other guy I know. Maybe even me. I doubt me. But, you know, Skibidiverse could be, like, huge right now, if all we knew. Speaking of, probably some of you were like, DaFuq Boom is a millionaire. Hold on to that thought. Bro, what did you do? You have to save nothing. I'm just not being paid out anything. That's right. DaFuq Boom is not getting paid for this stuff. And then this continues. I know, but you can retire happily. I can't. I'm almost broke, dude. That's right. He's pretty much has no money. I don't know what he did with most of the money, but because now he's not earning money from the Skibidi Toilet series, they've pretty much cut off his income. Which, if you think about it, Skibidi Toilet makes a lot of money. A lot. And now he doesn't make any of it. That's crazy. Now, for context, when Boom signed with Invisible Narratives in 2023, he was under a DMCA attack from scammers and needed a company to handle it while he focused on the series. Michael Bay being attached was huge. Boom loves Transformers, used to animate them, and Adam Goodman is Bay's friend. Adam Goodman is the, I think, president of Paramount. So the deal didn't look like a red flag back then. And there we go. See? They saw that Boom needed help. They offered it to him. They knew he was a big fan. And pretty much used that to get inside of, you know, Boom's, you know, circle. And from there, they slowly infected it. Took over everything. And now Boom is left essentially with nothing. Just a nice seat to watch them do everything they want to his creation. Now, this was a while back. Just received third strike like the people told me to. Absolutely effortlessly sent another strike to a 34 million subscribers channel. A guy making Gmod videos with my characters. YouTube, are you okay? Yeah. Yep. This sounds about right. Now, what does that mean for the Roblox games? Well, as of right now, some games have been, I guess you would say, attacked. Some of them are now requiring you to have the license because Invisible Narratives, pretty much now that they have full control, are going to be targeting all these big Skibidi Toilet games on Roblox maybe and making them pay for a license. And there's like just a bunch of new rules. It's insane. So for now, I mean, the Skibidi Toilet games seem okay, but there's going to be some strict rules and some license that might be required to operate your game to keep it moving and playing. So yeah, I know this was a yap session, but since I am a Skibidi Toilet channel currently, I figured it's important for us to know that our creator himself is no longer in the creator seat. He is more now in the back seat, watching someone else drive their car. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like. Subscribe down below and join the Badge Hunting Squad today. Thank you to these members for joining and supporting the channel. And as always, stay awesome, stay cool, and go badge hunting. Bye-bye.